Bro, what is this guy doing? Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake, and today I'm watching Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 5 for the very first time. So before I get into anything, I just want to address something really quick. Yes, I was supposed to upload Harry Potter, the first movie, this week. Unfortunately, I had some things come up in my real life, unplanned maintenance where I live. I'm potentially moving as well, so trying to get everything in order. So unfortunately, Harry Potter has been pushed back to this weekend. Editing does take quite a while, and I'm just learning how to edit. So I do apologize for the delay. I know a lot of you were really excited for Harry Potter, so don't worry, it's coming very soon. Stay tuned for that. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss it. And yeah, I was reading the comments on my last reaction to episode 4, and someone mentioned that I missed something or I misinterpreted something, a scene in the last episode. It was the scene with Ned and Littlefinger. So Ned said something along the lines of, I didn't trust you until now, or something like that. And Littlefinger said something like, that was the smartest thing you could do, is not to trust me. So I interpreted that as Littlefinger saying that he's untrustworthy, but that doesn't really make sense. You wouldn't tell someone that if you have like ulterior motives, right? I think the person in the comments mentioned that it was sort of applied generally to everybody. And I think I agree with that. That does make sense. I mean, he's in a new place where he doesn't know anybody. Clearly, there's some shady stuff going on with the Queen and Jaime and Cersei. By the way, I know her name. Sometimes I forget it. Now we understand that the bastard of the king is, not being incorporated into the family for certain reasons. So there's a lot of reasons for Ned not to trust. Oh, of course, the big one is that the previous hand was murdered, as we now understand. We don't know by who, but we can assume. I would assume the Lannisters, clearly, with all the shadiness going on with them. That does make sense for Ned not to trust anybody, including Littlefinger, right? So, I mean, that does make me trust Littlefinger a little bit more, but also trust everyone a little bit less. So it's kind of like neutral for him, right? So last episode, I started my sort of like and dislike list. I've called it the hit list and the protect at all cost list. I'm going to continue with those names for it. I like that so far. So I think I missed someone on my hit list last time, but I'm not sure who. So on my hit list, I would say I still have Cersei. Don't like her really. She hasn't given me any reason to really like her or trust her or find her, her personality interesting or exciting or fun in any way. She just seems kind of conniving and jealous and devious. Maybe Jaime is still teetering. He hasn't really crossed that line yet for me, but he's in that gray area, right? So I kind of don't really know how I feel about him. Daenerys's brother, don't know his name, don't care. He's definitely on the hit list. He might be number 1. Want him gone. Want him done with. He had many chances to just kind of be a normal person and wait for his army that he wants. He's trying to press the issue and he doesn't really have any footing. He doesn't have any power. The way he's going about everything is just wrong. I don't like him. So he's up there for sure. The dude at the wall with the curly hair, he's like a leader of sorts. Someone said he's not the main leader, but he is like a higher up. I don't know his name. He sucks. He's the worst. Just his personality. I know that he has to kind of like make sure everyone's ready to fight and all that, but just the way he treats people, the way he talks to people is unsettling. It doesn't make me like him. I understand he has to kind of be the hard ass that pushes people to be better and be great, whatever. But there's a way to do that and earn respect, and I think he's just pushing people to not like him. Maybe unintentionally, but still. I'd put him on the hit list for now. I don't want to forget anyone. I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but I'm not sure who. I'm going to move to my protect at all cost list and maybe think about who I might be missing on the other one. Arya, I think Arya's number 1 on that list. She's been the most interesting in terms of personality, and she knows what she wants. She's not afraid to say what she wants. She's not afraid to, tell her dad that, she doesn't want to be like a conventional lady figure in this royal type family that gets to marry some guy and have that royalness or whatever. Jon as well, he's also on the list. I like Jon a lot. He has a good heart. He wanted to protect Sam, I believe his name is, when he first came to the wall, and he noticed that Sam, lacked some things that maybe Jon has, bravery and ability to fight and stand up for himself, defend himself, and you know, Jon saw him being kind of weak and stepped in and wanted to protect him. And I respect that, you know. As much as, you know, I understand that the wall needs fighters and people that can defend each other, I feel like there's a better way to go about it. And Jon, I feel like, will inspire Sam to be better in his way rather than the guy that I don't like's way. And yeah, I like Jon a lot. He's definitely at the top of the list with Arya. I would say maybe Ned. Ned is going about things in a good way to figure out what's going on while also not trying to put something on anybody just yet without knowing anything. His heart is definitely in the right place. He seems like he's really loyal, you know, to his job, to the king, to his position in everything that's going on. You know, I liked that he gave Arya the opportunity to learn sword fighting with that one guy. Don't know his name, but he was great too. Ned's a great father. He's just overall a great character. I'll put all the wolves on the list. I mean, they're not people, but they're great. I love wolves. I love dogs. They're on the list. Okay, Sansa for me is also teetering along with Joffrey. I would say the way he was talking about, you know, Bran, that, you know, when Bran got injured and Tyrion said, you need to, you know, go say that you're sorry. He didn't care at all. He's just not a good kid. Clearly, so he's on the list. He's on the hit list. That was the person I was forgetting. I think Joffrey. So I could put Kat on the protect at all costs list too. I think she's standing up for her family, and I like that. I respect that a lot. You know, she did a lot for Bran when Bran was unconscious in bed. She was sitting there for weeks probably, and I respect that as well. She's putting herself in a dangerous situation to bring justice to the person that potentially tried to murder her son, right? And I can respect that. I think that, I mean, there's nothing much to say other than that. She's doing what she's supposed to do, and I respect it. So she's on that list. So far, I think that's it for that list. So guys, listen, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment, and also just an update on the Patreon. The Patreon is still coming. I'm still setting it up. My goal for the Patreon is for it to be up at the release of Harry Potter. So this weekend sometime, I will launch the Patreon, where I will have the unedited full-length reaction for Harry Potter, along with the next episode of Game of Thrones, probably up there as well a day or two after, for the unedited and full-length reaction. And then going forward, I'll be posting the full-length reactions for Game of Thrones 1 to 2 weeks early, and any movies that I do will also be early. And again, I'll be running polls in the Patreon for you guys to decide on what I should watch next. I have a couple, you know, surprises coming for the Patreon as well, different tiers that allow different things, and I think you guys will really like that. So make sure to check it out when it does drop. Other than that, I mean, I think I addressed everything. I just want to thank you guys again for the support, the comments, the love that you guys show me on all my reactions. I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me. I'm not just saying that, it really does. Keeps me going, keeps me making these for you. And again, I apologize for the delay on this and also Harry Potter. I hope you guys understand. But guys, enough talking. Seriously, I'm excited. I want to watch this. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. The Wolf and the Lion, season 1, episode 5. The name of this one reminds me of that The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Anyways, King's Landing as usual. Wait, is this a new place? The Irie? Oh, this has got to be a new place. I've never seen this. The Wall. What's Jon up to? All right, here we go. Ned looks like he's investigating. He's like, what's going on in this place? Who's that?
Does Sir Hugh have any family in the capital?
No.
Oh, the guy that died.
Bad luck for him. Going against the mountain.
Who determines the draw?
All the knights draw straws, Lord Stark.
Aye. But who holds the straws?
It's a good question. Question everything. That's where I'm at with this whole place.
Not so many years ago, we fought as enemies at the Trident.
Glad we never met on the field, Sir Barristan. As is my wife. I don't think the widow's life would suit her.
You're too modest. I've seen you cut down a dozen great knights.
Father once told me you were the best he'd ever seen.
This guy, the Steve Martin looking guy?
What the Mad King did to him was a terrible crime.
That lad, he was a squire until a few months ago. How could he afford a new suit of armor?
Perhaps Lord Aaron left him some money.
It's made too small, Your Grace. It won't go.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass.
This guy has the best one-liners.
Idiot. One ball and no brains. He can't even put a man's armor on him properly.
You're too fat for your armor.
Is that how you speak to your king?
He was... Yeah, I thought he was joking. Oh, I forgot subtitles.
Oh, it's funny, is it?
No, Your Grace.
No. You don't like the hand's joke?
So
Oh,
shitting
wow.
the poor boy.
You
Yeah.
heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armor. Go find the breastplate stretcher. Now!
The breastplate stretcher.
How long before he figures it out?
Maybe should have one invented.
No way.
You've no business jousting. Leave that for the young men.
Why? Because I'm king?
And who's going to hit your bike?
Anybody who can.
There's not a man in the Seven Kingdoms would risk hurting you. You're a squire. A Lannister boy.
Cersei insisted. I have John Arryn to thank for her. Cersei Lannister will make a good match, she told me. You'll need her father on your side.
Robert.
What? Oh.
Give him a
An
show.
inspiring sight for the people, eh? Bow, you shits!
He's funny. I love the king. It was Robert, right? Oh, this guy. This guy's a beast.
The Knight of the Flowers.
Dang, look at that armor. That's sick.
Thank you, Sir Loris.
Oh, be careful. She's into the prince. That horse is ready, like feisty horse. Man, if I had gold, I'd put it on this guy in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even think about it. How do you lose to anybody being that big? Wow, his helmet is cool too. This guy just has a furnace.
100 gold dragons
As a
on the
helmet.
mountain. I'll take that bet.
He's going to die.
Sir Loris rides well.
What? No way. I guess he was like more accurate with
Such a
his
shame,
hit.
Littlefinger.
Lord Renly, when will you be having your friend?
Having him? What does that mean?
Loris knew his mare was in heat.
Sir Loris would never do that. There's no honor in tricks.
No honor and quite a bit of gold.
Whose mare was in heat? His or that guy's? What does that have to do with him hitting his shield? What are you doing? Bro, what is this guy doing? He won like fair and square. What are you? Dude, that guy just chopped the horse's head like it was slicing a cake. Kill this guy, dude.
Stop this madness in the name of your...
he dodged it by kneeling. That was crazy. But no, but dude, what the fuck?
I owe you my life, sir.
I'm no sir.
Wow, that was crazy. I did not expect. First of all, I thought the big guy was gonna win. Then this guy wins, and then I thought, oh, he's gonna like fight this guy only, not do the horse thing. Wow, that was intense.
This isn't the
King's Road. You said we were riding for Winterfell.
I did. Often.
Hmm.
You'll be out in droves, looking for me in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Word's probably gotten to my father by now. He'll be offering a handsome reward. We're going to the Vale.
You're taking me to your sisters to answer for my imagined crimes. Tell me, Lady Stark, when was the last time you saw your sister? You might as well kill me here.
I am not a murderer, Lannister.
Neither am I.
True.
Life.
The dagger found...
What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade?
Exactly. Think about it. That's the hill tribes, right? Gotta be. Throwing rocks and stuff. The Tyrion is 100%. That would be so stupid of him to do.
Untie me. If I die, what's the point?
True again. Oh god. Oh. I don't think. Oh. Let's go, Tyrion. Okay, okay, buddy. Think you're good. Don't use all your energy on that one guy. Oh, they're slaughtering these guys. Okay, dude. Oh man, that's revolting, but great. Great job.
Fine, my lady. You need a woman. Nothing like a woman after a fight.
It's like a cigarette after, you know. I highly doubt she's willing, but maybe now. You saved her. It's a dumb joke. Obviously, she wouldn't be.
The Iron Islands.
Lords?
The Greyjoys.
Famed for their skills at archery, navigation, and lovemaking.
And failed rebellions.
The Westerland. Sigil, a lion. Words, a Lannister always pays his debts.
No. A common saying, but not their official motto.
I don't know them.
You do know them, think.
I'm bowed, I'm bent, I'm broken.
That's House Martell.
Family, duty, honor.
Those are Tully words, your mother's.
Family, duty, honor. Is that the right order?
You know it is.
Family comes first.
Your mother had to leave Winterfell to protect the family.
How can she protect the family if she's not with her family?
Your mother sat by your bed for 3 weeks while you slept.
And then she left. Why did she leave?
I still can't tell you, but she will be home soon.
Wow.
How can you promise me she'll be home soon?
Sometimes I worry you're too smart for your own good.
I'll never shoot another arrow.
And where is that written?
I understand his grief.
You need legs to work a bow.
If the saddle Lord Tyrion designed actually works, you could learn to shoot a bow from horseback.
Really?
Dothraki boys learn when they're 4 years old.
Wait, you can't shoot a bow just from sitting in a chair? Wow, he's pretty good. This show has great transitions from like completely unsexual scenes to absolutely sexual instantly.
You're not the only
God.
nobleman in my life, you know.
Who, the imp? I call him half a nobleman.
Jealous?
I'd be jealous. Anyone with a few coppers in his pocket can own you for the night. I'm a Greyjoy. We've been lords of the Iron Islands for 300 years. There's not a family in Westeros that can look down on us. Not even the Lannisters.
About the Starks.
Everyone's pressing him about his like reason for being there. Like everyone.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
If the wrong ears heard what I'm about to tell you, off comes my head. And who would mourn poor Varys then? You are the king's hand, and the king is a fool. And doomed unless you save him.
I've been in the capital a month.
Really? That long already?
Why have you waited so long to tell me this?
I didn't trust you.
So why do you trust me now?
The Queen is not the only one who has been watching you. There are few men of honor in the capital. You are one of them.
What sort of doom does the king face?
The same sort as Jon Arryn.
Someone's gonna poison the king?
A rare and costly thing. As
It's the
clear and
Lannisters.
tasteless as water, it leaves no trace.
Who? Like no one else? Obvious. It's not him. It's not, well, that guy wouldn't be telling Ned if it was him. So it's either Littlefinger or the Lannisters. It's gotta be.
Who gave it to him?
Some dear friend, no doubt. But which one? There were many. There was one boy. All he was, he owed to Jon Arryn.
His squire, Sir Hugh.
Pity what happened to him. Just when his life seemed to be going so nicely.
Yeah.
If
Coincidental?
Sir Hugh poisoned him. Who paid Sir Hugh?
Someone who could afford it.
Jon was a man of peace.
They paid him, he did it, then they killed him so he wouldn't talk.
Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
Oh no, like you with the bastard kid. Oh god, now Ned's in trouble. That's why Cersei went to him the other day, in the other episode. Why are you here? 100%. It's kind of dark. Like a dinosaur skull. Dragon? Oh, that's the skulls Daenerys' brother was talking about. Wow.
He's found one bastard already. He has the book.
Talking about Ned.
And when he knows the truth, what will he do?
The gods alone know.
Wait, is that the...
And the lion will
Hold
be
on.
each other's throats. We will be at war soon.
One hand can
Me?
die. Why not a second?
This hand is...
That guy.
Khal Drogo will not make his move until his son...
Yeah, he's the guy with the cow.
This is no longer a game for two players. It's never won.
So everyone's involved now. But that's the guy that was setting up the marriage between Daenerys and Drogo, right? Why is he here? What is going on? Why is that guy here talking to... Was it Varys?
You look a bit lonely today. Should pay a visit to my brothel this evening. First boy is on the house.
I think you are mistaking business with pleasure.
Am I? All those birds that whisper in your ear, such pretty little things. We accommodate all inclination.
Oh, I'm sure. Lord Redwyn likes his boys very young, I hear.
What? Bro.
I heard the most awful rumor about a certain lord with a taste for fresh cadavers. Must be enormously difficult to accommodate that inclination.
God.
To find beautiful corpses before they rot.
Strictly speaking, such a thing would not be in accordance with the king's laws.
Strictly speaking.
Tell me, does someone somewhere keep your balls in a little box? I've often wondered.
Do you know, I have no idea where they are, and we had been so close. How have you been since we last saw each other?
Since you last saw me, or since I last saw you?
You were talking to the hand of the king.
Saw me with your own eyes.
Eyes I own.
Council business.
Everyone's well aware of your enduring fondness for Lord Stark's wife.
Yeah.
If the Lannisters were
Forgot about
behind
that.
the attempt on the Stark boy's life, and it was discovered that you helped the Starks come to that conclusion, a simple word to the Queen.
One shudders at the thought. I do believe that I have seen you even more recently than you have seen me. Earlier today, I distinctly recall seeing you talking to Lord Stark in his chamber.
That you under the bed.
And not long after that, when I saw you escorting a certain foreign dignitary.
The guy. Yeah.
Of course, you would have friends from across the narrow sea. You're from there yourself, after all. We're friends, aren't we, Lord Varys? So you can imagine my burden.
These guys have...
Wondering if the king might question my friends' sympathies. To find myself in a position where a simple word to the king...
What are you two conspiring about?
God, they have so much information about each other and everything. I still trust that guy more than Littlefinger. Because he wouldn't tell Ned that unless he was on his side, right? Littlefinger's information was a little bit... could be setting him up, in my opinion.
Off with you. No begging.
I'm not a beggar. I live here. I want to see my father.
I want to fight the Queen for all the good it does me.
You want your father, boy?
What?
He's lying on the floor of some tavern.
I'm not a boy. I'm Arya Stark of Winterfell. My father will have both your heads on spikes. Now, are you going to let me by, or do I need to smack you on the ear to help with your hearing?
She's hilarious.
You know I had half my guard out searching for you. You promised me this would stop.
They said they were going to kill you. I didn't see them, but I think one was fat. I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard, and the wolves are fighting the lions and the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons, near the dragon skulls.
What were you doing in the dungeons?
Chasing a cat.
It's true though. She's not.
Pardon,
She's
my lord.
She hasn't lied
There's
about
a
anything.
Night's Watchman here begging a word. Says it's urgent.
Your name, friend?
Yorin, if it please. This must be your son. He has the look.
I'm a girl.
Did Benjen send you?
No one sent me, my lord. I'm here to find men for the wall.
We'll find recruits for you.
Thank you, my lord, but that's not why I disturb you now. The whole city will know by tomorrow.
Know what?
Best said in private, my lord.
Well?
It's about your wife, my lord.
Oh, he's gonna...
She's taking the imp.
Oh, man. Okay, so news spreads fast. How did he figure that out already? Oh, no, he was in the... He was there when it happened.
You're far from home, Lady Stark. Lady Arryn expecting your visit.
There was no time to send word.
Why he is with you.
That's why there was no time. He is my prisoner.
He doesn't look like a prisoner.
My sister will decide what he looks like.
They say it's impregnable.
Give me 10 good men and some climbing spikes. I'll impregnate the bitch.
I like you.
Yeah, me too. There's a lot of likable people in this show. Oh my god. That fits the fantasy theme way more than the rest of these
Lord
places.
Stark,
Wow.
your presence has been requested in the small council chamber. A meeting has been called.
Uh-oh.
The king is at the small council meeting, my lord. He has summoned you.
Uh-oh.
Is it about my wife?
No, my lord.
Oh,
I
thank
believe it
God.
concerns Daenerys Targaryen.
The whore is pregnant.
Yeah, who cares?
You're speaking of murdering a child.
I warned you this would happen back in the north.
He did say that it would happen, probably.
I want them dead. Mother and child both. And that fool Viserys as well. Is that plain enough for you?
I can get on board with that one.
Both dead.
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? I've got 7 kingdoms to rule. 1 king, 7 kingdoms. Do you think it's honor that's keeping the peace? It's fear. Fear and blood.
Then we're no better than the Mad King.
Careful, Ned, careful.
No rumor, my lord, the princess is with child.
Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont.
You bring us the whispers of a traitor.
He told?
Half a world away and call it fact. We commit murder on the word of this man.
And if he's right,
Got a point.
if she has a son,
Even though we know she does have a kid.
Targaryen at the head of a Dothraki army.
I'll fear the Dothraki the day they teach the horses to run on water.
Do nothing till our enemies are on our shores.
Oh, this is a tough one. I don't
You're
know.
my counsel. Counsel! Speak sense to this honorable fool.
It is a terrible thing we must consider, a vile thing. Must sometimes do vile things for the good of the realm. Should the gods grant Daenerys a son, the realm will bleed.
Should the Dothraki invade, how many innocents will die? Is it not wiser that she should die now, so that tens of thousands might live?
It could be true, but then again, also could not be true. So
Head with an ugly woman, best close your eyes, get it over with.
But I will not follow you now. The Robert I grew up with
I respect him.
tremble at the shadow of an unborn child.
I respect Ned.
She dies. I will have no part in it.
You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who will.
Get a new one. Do it. We're out. Right? Yeah. This place sucks anyways.
I thought you were a better man.
Out, damn you, I'm done with you. Go, run back to Winterfell. I'll have your head on a spike.
You wouldn't dare, dude.
I'll go ahead with my daughters. Get them ready. Do it yourself. Don't ask anyone for help.
Right away, my lord. Lord Baelish is here for you.
This guy again, just look, we already made our decision.
After you took your leave, the word treason was mentioned.
What can I do for you?
It's ridiculous.
If you're still here come nightfall, I'll take you to see the last person John Arryn spoke with before falling ill.
No, I don't trust him now.
It won't take more than an hour, but as you please.
No.
Round up all the men we have and station them outside the guild's chambers.
This guy comes in right as you're about to leave and says, oh, by the way, I'll take you somewhere super special that...
You bring him here without
No.
permission. You pollute my home with his presence. Your aunt has done a bad thing, Robin, a very bad thing.
It's like a 10-year-old.
Isn't he beautiful?
He's a little
And
old.
strong, too. John knew it. His last words were, the seed is strong.
Was that what he meant? I don't know. This is weird. She's weird. He's weird. They're all weird.
Mummy? Is that the bad man?
It is.
He's little.
And you're big for drinking out of a titty.
He killed your father. He murdered the hand of the king.
Huh?
Did I kill him too?
I've been a very busy man.
What? Everyone's just saying random shit.
If any harm comes to me, my brother Jaime will see that they do.
You can't hurt us! No one can hurt us here! Tell him, Mummy! Tell him!
This place is weird.
Mummy? I want to see the bad man fly.
What does that mean? Also, you're a weirdo, kid.
My prisoner. I will not have him harmed.
Take him down below so he can rest. Introduce him to Maud.
What does that mean?
Sleep good, little dwarf man.
Maybe pissing off the wall wasn't as great of an idea as you thought, buddy. Wait. Imagine I'd be attached to the wall, like hugging it, never letting go. How do you sleep in that thing? What if you roll out?
You sure this won't hurt? Only if I slip. You prefer me like this? Mm-hmm.
Wait, this is the guy from the thing? Yeah, okay. No, I understand.
Thinks that anyone who hasn't been to war isn't a man. He treats me as if I'm a spoilt child. Loras Tyrell, the Knight of the Flowers. How much did your father spend on that armor of yours?
Yeah, seriously, that armor was sick. It's the only thing I really remember, but...
I hear from Robert and Stannis is how I'm... I could work at fighting all day, every day. I'd still never be as good as you. Yes, well, I guess we'll never know.
He didn't finish. On the nipple, there was more.
How did it end up? The Targaryen girl will die? Needs to be done. Every time he talks about killing her, I swear the table rises 6 inches. Do you know who should be king? Be serious. I am. My father could be your bank. I've never fought in a war before, but I'd fight for you. I'm 4th in line. Joffrey is a monster. Tommen is 8. Stannis has the personality of a lobster. He's still my older brother.
There's another one.
What are you doing? Look at it. It's just blood. We've all got it in us. Sometimes a little spills. You need to get used to it. People love you. They love to serve you because you're kind to them. They want to be near you. You would be a wonderful king.
I'm sorry your marriage to Ned Stark didn't work out. You seemed so good together.
Glad I could do something to make you happy.
They were good together, okay? Jeez.
I suppose this is where you tell me to give the job to your brother, Jaime.
No. He's not serious enough. I'll say this for Ned Stark. He's serious enough.
He was serious.
When the Dothraki horde crosses the narrow sea,
They're gonna kill her.
we won't be able to stop them.
Dothraki don't sail. Every child knows that. They don't have discipline. They don't have armor.
It's a neat little trick you do. You move your lips and your father's voice comes out.
I want to meet him.
Let's say Viserys Targaryen lands with 40,000 Dothraki screamers at his back.
40,000. Jeez.
Only a fool would meet the Dothraki in an open field. They go from town to town, looting and burning, killing every man who can't hide behind a stone wall.
I see. So you kind of have to meet him in the open field, but you can't because they're better than you or something, and there's more of them.
When did the people decide that Viserys Targaryen is the rightful monarch after all?
I don't think anyone really wants
Still
that.
outnumber them.
Which is the bigger number, 5 or 1?
5.
5. 1.
Oh.
One army, a real army, united behind one leader with one purpose.
Huh. That makes sense.
Our purpose died with the Mad King. And everybody wants something different. Your father wants to own the world. Ned Stark wants to run away and bury his head in the snow.
What do you want?
More wine. What else is there? What is it like? What's gonna happen? I feel like there's gonna be some
real fight in 9 years.
resolution. All this.
Backstabbing doesn't prepare you for a fight, and that's all the realm is now. Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage.
That's the first likable thing she said so far in this whole show. That was funny.
So here we sit, 17 years later, holding it all together. Don't you get tired?
Every day.
We all.
What was she like?
They really love each other. Seem like they're
Never
just
asked about it.
professional business relationship or something.
At first, just saying her name, even in private, I felt like I was breathing life back into her.
She's talking about Ned's sister.
Thought if I didn't talk about her, she'd just fade away for you. When I realized that wasn't going to happen, I refused to ask out of spite. I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of thinking I cared. And eventually it became clear that my spite didn't mean anything to you. As far as I could tell, you actually enjoyed it.
Probably would have been better off by asking.
What harm could Lyanna Stark's ghost do to either of us that we haven't done to each other 100 times over?
You want to know the horrible truth? Can't even remember what she looked like. I only know she was the one thing I ever wanted. Someone took her away from me. The 7 kingdoms couldn't fill the hole she left behind.
Wow, that was powerful. Money and power can't buy happiness.
Was it ever possible for us? Was there ever a time, ever a moment?
He's gonna say no. There's no way. Not with her.
No.
It's obvious. I'm sorry. She's just not likable. I don't know what it is. I can't believe it took him 17 years to have that conversation. Lucky for us, we got to see it.
She looks like him, don't she, my lord? She has his nose, his black hair.
Who?
Tell him when you see him, my lord, if it please you. Tell him how beautiful she is.
Wait.
I will.
And tell him I've been with no one else. I swear it, my lord.
The king. His baby. Another bastard. Oh, fuck. Things are getting crazy.
He just wanted to know if the child was happy, healthy.
Oh, that's nice.
What do you know of King Robert's bastards?
Well, he has more than you, for a start.
And John Arryn tracked them all down. Why?
He was the king's hand. Perhaps Robert wanted them looked after. He was overcome with fatherly love.
I don't think that's it. Doesn't seem right. Maybe. I could be wrong.
Jory!
My lord.
He just got distracted for a second. I mean, we're out here working all day. Like, sometimes you just gotta take a little break. Excuse me. Oh, are we finally...
Such a small pack of wolves.
They found out. They must have found out.
This is the hand of the king.
I'm not sure what he is. Lord of somewhere very far away.
What's the meaning of this, Lannister?
Get back inside. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark?
Wow.
Blonde hair, sharp tongue.
Should have got out before this.
Short man.
I remember him well.
Seems he had some trouble on the road.
He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes.
He
I'll bring
admitted
the
it,
city watch.
but it wasn't even him. Like, wow.
I'd rather you die sword in hand.
If you threaten my lord
Threaten?
again,
Going to open your lord from balls to brains and see what Starks are made of.
Jamie's been waiting to do this.
Take him alive. Kill his men.
No. They're way outnumbered, but somehow... Come on, don't let this... Oh. That guy was cool, though. Yeah, just give up, bro. I mean, don't, because, like, I want to see you kill him, kind of. But also, I don't want you to die, so... Ned's winning this. They're like really evenly matched. Uh-oh, something bad's about to happen. You gotta unpause this. Dude, at least that's... Yeah. You deserve that, bro. That was so uncalled for. That's a bitch move, dude. From behind, he couldn't even defend himself. Come on. Ned deserves better than this.
My brother, Lord Stark.
I mean, he's gonna live, right? Now his leg's all fucked. Oh my god. I thought you were gonna take him. You just leave him there? Wait, he said take him and let him or kill his men, and then he stabs him in the leg and then he leaves? That doesn't even make sense. All right, Jamie, you're kind of weird for that. Not gonna lie. You were kind of like teetering. I think you made the list. I think Jamie made the list just now. That was just, I get it. Like, you took his brother, but if he could just hear him out for the reasoning behind it. I mean, yeah, we know Tyrion didn't do it, but who else would they expect, right? It was his blade. It falls together. It makes sense, kind of, right? So, man, that sucks. That guy's friend just died. Is it Jory or some Jorah, something like that. So, okay. Now we have the king really wants to kill Daenerys and her baby. That's like I think it's being put in action. I'm not really sure. He didn't say to do it, but he said if she comes over, this is gonna happen. So I think they're gonna try to do it. Not sure when, not sure how. Oh, but Daenerys's dude, the older guy, he's the one that gave the information. So I don't understand that, because he was like on her side the whole time. I thought that was just weird. But he did. Oh, that's right. He did leave. I think she told him, actually. After he found out that she was pregnant, he was like, all right, I gotta go somewhere and do something. And they were like, what? Okay. So that's what he was doing. Must have been, right? Yeah, because the bald guy in the council thing, he said his name, that's the guy with all the spies and stuff. So I think what's happening is Jorah is like, maybe, I don't know, maybe trying to get back in good favor with this side of the world. I don't know. But that's fucked up. And you can't trust anyone. This show is proving you cannot trust a single person, even if they appear to be like your friend, your ally. Like, no. So I don't trust anybody with the Starks right now, because it seems like the show is being told from the perspective of the Starks, right? We met them first. We're following them here. I'm rooting for them. They've all been good people. Nothing they have done has been wrong, in my opinion, or unjust. So it feels like everything is being done to them, or Daenerys too. I guess you could say Daenerys hasn't done anything wrong, right? Or even Tyrion. But again, his family has done some things now. So yeah, okay. So the Queen, she had a likable scene there for a second. She's still. Something about her personality, it just rubs me the wrong way. Like, I don't know. I really can't say. I don't know what it is. Maybe the fact that she was fucking her brother. I don't know. Probably not that. I mean, a little bit of that, but a little bit just the way she talks and acts and treats people. And we had a little like pissing contest between Varys and Littlefinger. That was a fun scene. I don't know who has more information, or I think Varys has more information, but they kind of seem evenly matched in their spy stuff, right? I do trust Varys more, just like 10% more, because he was a little bit more forthcoming with Ned, I believe. Littlefinger's giving Ned information, but it's like to get him to do things. Like all the times he's given him information, he's like, go here, go here, go here. And now look at what happened. Yeah, that's the thing. Ned was about to leave and take his family back to Winterfell, and Littlefinger, hey, let's go check something out real quick before you leave. Oh, you don't have to. And now he's stabbed and his friend's dead. Coincidence? No. This guy can't be trusted. And he did say it. Along with that, Arya's still, being Arya, running around, hearing things. That guy, okay, she heard that dude that was with Daenerys and Drogo was talking about them, and now they're gonna come here and there's gonna be a war and they want to kill Ned and all this stuff. I don't know. That was a weird scene. I didn't fully understand that. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that scene. I think I missed a little piece of it. But Arya took from that they're trying to kill Ned, and that she heard the Savage. They were talking about Drogo and Daenerys, I believe. So that was weird. Why was that guy there? I don't understand. Maybe that's the guy that gave the information. No. What am I saying? Varys said Jorah was the one that gave the information. That's ridiculous. Okay. Tyrion, Cat, and a couple other people. Oh, the guy with the beard, hair beard guy. Someone said his name earlier. I'm blanking on his name now. They made it to Kat's sister. Her son is like 20 and he's sucking on her tit. Oh, it's so weird. And he's like, I want to make him fly. Like, I don't even know what that means. Oh, maybe because he went in the jail and it's like empty and he could fall out, and maybe that's what he means by fly. I don't know. Yeah, I feel bad for Tyrion right now. He's in a shitty situation and it's not even his fault. And he doesn't deserve to be there, as we know. I hope that gets resolved. I hope something comes of that. Maybe Ned writes a letter and says, hey, like, I believe it's these Lannisters, not him. I don't know. Maybe Littlefinger will like try to win her over by saying he knows who really was. We'll see about that. Other than that, guys, I think my lists are staying the same. We saw the battle with the knight and that mountain. I was gonna say the hound, but I think it's the mountain. Huge, massive guy. He lost. I was completely surprised by that. I was like, there's no way I'd bet everything I have on this guy. But, you know, he wasn't accurate. They were saying something about his horse was in heat. He cut the horse's head off. Completely blindsided me. That was crazy. Uncalled for. That guy needs to die too. Okay, I'm going to put that guy on my list. I'm making a last minute adjustment to the list. He's on the list just for cutting the head of the horse off. You can't just cut a horse's head off. You can't do, no. So he's on the list. His brother was the one that stopped him from killing the knight. So the brother is kind of cool. The guy with the burned face, the hound. Yeah, he's kind of cool. I like him. Everything he's done so far has been pretty normal. Oh, you know what? I kind of take that back. He did kill the butcher boy. Man, I don't know. Is that unredeemable? We'll see. He did save a life here, but he did end one there. I'm gonna say he's neutral-ish. Killing that kid was really uncalled for, but he did just save this guy's life. So I don't know. I'm neutral on him. I'm not gonna put him anywhere just for now. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put the little boy that was sucking on the tit and his mom on the list. They're on my hit list. I don't know why. Just I don't like them. I don't like them. And the next intro, my next one, I might revise. We'll see. It probably stays the same. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I think that's about it. If you guys liked the reaction, please drop a like. It really does help a lot. Please subscribe. Please turn on notifications so you don't miss any reactions. I'm gonna be doing Harry Potter very soon. It'll be coming this weekend. Patreon is coming as well for unedited full-length reactions. I hope you guys are excited for that. And other than that, guys, I'm gonna end this the same way I end all my other ones. I'm gonna talk a second about mental health. If you or anybody you know is struggling with mental health, please speak to someone about it or encourage them to speak to someone about it. Talking about how you feel works wonders. You know, sometimes it feels nearly impossible to do so. I understand that. But from firsthand experience, I also know that it helps a lot. You know, it does depend on the person you talk to. You know, you don't want to, you know, I understand there's people that are judgmental and people that, you know, don't understand, you know, certain things and how you feel and, you know, things that might be going on in your life. But ultimately, at the end of the day, expressing how you feel, it lifts a giant weight off your chest and off your shoulders. And so I just encourage you all to, you know, speak to a family member, a friend, a loved one, a professional. I encourage you guys to do that. And you might not be feeling this way, but if someone you know is, also encourage them to do so. Guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Take care.